Springer hit a dinger in a battle with Seattle, dinged up, call a ringer. Ty hits a slider on base, here comes Schneider. Davis kind of lagged, ball to wall, still got tagged. Dozen pitchers chasing saves, Van stuck feel like slaves, bailed out by a free man. Sight was hard to see, man, I miss him on the Braves. Don't want to spoil 3 to see, Riley, World Series MVP, don't want to spoil 3 to see. Riley called him fatty, but since then he's been on quite a run. I call him daddy, hitting homers off his son. 2 scores off Otani, LA just got 1. Game 6, switching places, LA got 3 aces, get you out in a flash. This is touching all bases, no host, empty spaces. But don't you love these faces? Riley, Katie, Kaden, and Jackson Cash. We're going to start off with 3 to see. And oh my God, what a World Series we've had this year. Okay, the Blue Jays, the greatest team in the history of baseball, playing against the worst team in the history of baseball, at least in terms of vibes and of love, morale and love. And the Blue Jays lead 3-2. So we're going to start off by just, at this point in the World Series, I know we did World Series predictions beforehand. I know you picked Dodgers, we picked the Blue Jays, you picked both. So jumping back in.
Still riding on one of those.
Jumping back in with a 3-2 series. I would love to hear y'all's predictions, starting with Riley.
Okay.
How's this going to go?
So I have the Jays in 7. I think, so they go back to Toronto. Blue Jays have 2 chances to win this. They're up 3-2. I think Yamamoto pitches tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Pitched a complete game, game 2. So I think he'll win that game. They'll win game 6.
Well, who won game 2? I thought the Blue Jays.
Game 2 was Dodgers.
Oh, it was?
So Yamamoto will win them game 6 tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. And then Blue Jays won't lose 2 at home. So Jays in 7, congratulations.
Thank you.
Not you.
I'm saying Jays in 6. I think the Blue Jays, after last night's game, they have a lot of momentum going into the last 2 games at home, and I think they're going to ride that. They're going to have, all the love from, being in their home city, and they already saw Yamamoto once. They're going to see him again. I think they're going to be able to, go into batting practice, figure out their mistakes, work on it, and I think they're going to be able to score enough off of him. I don't think Yamamoto's going to have a bad start by any means, but I say maybe they get 2 runs from him, go to their bullpen, get 2 more or so, and end up winning maybe like 4-2, 4-3, something like that.
I got the Blue Jays in 6 as well, because I think I'm always picking them to win and stuff. And yeah, but I mean, I guess logically speaking, Yamamoto has been incredible this postseason. He almost, y'all see he was trying to pitch. They went to 19.
That blew my mind.
I was like, there's no way. I don't know anything about baseball. Like that game,
no, that doesn't happen.
That game defabricated everything I've ever known about the sport in its entirety. But yeah, I mean, Yamamoto is not real. He's incredible. He looks like he's 40. He's like 24. He looks so old.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't look that old.
No, he doesn't.
He looks so old. He's very good, and I definitely would be surprised to see the Blue Jays win, but I think it's going to happen because they've been surprising everyone for a long time. They're going to continue to do so this Friday, which sucks because, yeah, I'll talk about that in a second.
Listen, I'm swapping after seeing these last few games. I'm going Blue Jays in 7. I thought the Dodgers were going to take this series and just take it all the way to Game 5 and then win it all at home. Obviously, that's not been the case. The Blue Jays have really fought back this postseason. Obviously, their first series they just blew away the competition. ALCS, they were down 0-2 at home. So that's the one reason why I'm saying the game will go to Game 7, because they have kind of been a streaky team at home. But, away when they went to Seattle, they came back 2-2 and then eventually won the series. So I think that with Yamamoto pitching, obviously, in Game 6, I think the Dodgers will end up winning that one. But this Blue Jays team just keeps finding ways to fight back and stay alive. So I've got the Blue Jays winning it in 7.
I don't mean to step on you, but for our listeners, the Blue Jays are at home Game 7, and they were at home Game 5. They'll be on the road for Game 6.
That's wrong. They've been in LA games.
Yeah, they're going to be at home for Game 6.
2-3-2.
It's a 2-3-2 in baseball? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Host.
Okay, you were still wrong about one of those things. Game 6 is...
Game 6 is in Toronto.
Game 6, 7 in Toronto. So the next 2 games are at home. Appreciate you. Cool. I apologize. My bad. I hate that these last 2 games are on a Friday and Saturday night because I'm not going to watch them, and that's annoying. And
that's your fault.
The best thing ever and stuff.
It's like your fault.
I don't know. I'll definitely have it on my phone and stuff wherever I'm at and stuff. But I wish it was like Monday night, like Sunday and Monday night, Game 6 and Game 7. That would be better. If Game 7 was on a Sunday night, I'd probably like like do something for the game. You know, not doing something for the game on Halloween night, or the night after Halloween night. It's dumb. All Saints
We did
Day
something
night.
whenever the Dodgers won the World Series last year.
All Saints Day.
Yeah,
were
you can go yell at Yankees fans
We were watching.
at TDs.
We weren't at home.
All Saints Day / Game 7.
I got that video because it was a year ago today, so I got the video of me recording it.
Yeah, I was watching that today. That was unbelievable.
Oh man, what a night.
Yeah.
We're
How
gonna
was,
move
I,
on.
how was I cheering for the Dodgers?
Oh my gosh.
I think we were just hating on the Yankees.
Yeah.
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 Last year was just a hate
Freddie,
Yankees
too.
I
year.
hate
Cheering
it.
for
Yeah,
I'm no
I
longer
think you were
cheering
cheering
for
for Freddie.
It's
I was solely hating on the Yankees. It was fun.
We just liked Freddie Freeman and just hated the Yankees. That's what that was.
Speaking of Freddie, Game 3, y'all.
Well,
Game 3,
you forgot something. Captain Host over here, genius.
What I forget?
Read your own script.
Oh, who's gonna win World Series MVP, guys? Speaking of Freddie Freeman, who's gonna win World Series MVP?
Do we have erasers?
Here's another if for me. I'm doing another if.
Riley, this makes
Riley, stop with the ifs. Stop. Just go.
Well, I have to say this.
Well, you can't choose the Blue Jays to win the World Series and Young.
Oh! I didn't really think about that.
Start with someone
Grant,
else.
cut this out.
I didn't really think
Photoshop Riley out
about
with
that.
Brian or something
Okay,
Who's on the Blue
Katie, you go
Jays?
first because Riley's got to get her.
Who's on the Blue
rap
Jays?
together.
Are you kidding me? Ty France.
Dang it, I have to
I'm
be basic
okay. You can't
now.
even read that. My marker is so bad.
It's Vladdy.
Vlad.
Oh, Vlad. I thought it was like Vladdy. I thought you were saying
No.
Vladdy.
No, I just didn't have enough room to write Vladdy, so I just wrote Vlad. I mean, Vlad has had quite the World Series. I mean, quite the postseason in general, but even so in the World Series, he has a 364 average, 500 on base percentage, 636 slugging, 1,136 OPS. So pretty crazy numbers. There's no one on the Blue Jays that is even comparable to what he's done. So I think if the Blue Jays win the World Series, which I think they are obviously, he will take World Series MVP.
I agree, Vladdy, go.
I agree, Vladdy. I'm gonna be naming my first kid Vladdy for sure. That's becoming way closer to true. I made that promise in like April or whatever on the show last year. So like, so yeah. Well,
You are possibly one day away from doing that.
If a loser ever got World Series MVP, Ohtani has a good bet. I don't believe in that.
Ohtani?
Ohtani's had a good World Series.
It could go between Ohtani, Freddie, and Yamamoto.
Ohtani's had a better World
Oh,
Series.
Tawny.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, Tawny.
I'd rather give it to Freddie. If the loser gets it, I give it to Freddie.
No, a loser shouldn't get it.
But if a loser did get it,
Oh, Tawny got intentionally walked 4
Doesn't
times.
hockey give losers
What?
MVPs? Doesn't
He
hockey?
intentionally walked 5 times. He had
That's
4
what I
walks.
freaking talked about.
Intentionally walked 4 times, walked 5 times.
You're
One was
right,
a real
you're right.
walk.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It was a long game. Go ahead, Jackson.
I will go too. I'll stick on the bandwagon myself. I'm also going to do Vladdy. There's just no other guy on the Blue Jays that I think can do it.
Speaking of Freddie, did y'all see Game 3?
I sure did.
I
Stayed up for that match.
I saw
stayed up for it
15 of
too.
them before I fell asleep on the couch.
I stayed up.
I started watching, so I was at the gym and I had it on like while I was working out when it started. And then I like showered and got food. I recorded an episode of the Double Doink with Grant and then started watching fully in the 6th. So I watched like 13 innings of baseball. And it was, I was not wanting, I love this team. I don't like watching 9 innings and stuff. It was literally a 5-5 game and then a 1-0 game. It was 2 9-inning outings. But we can go on and on with all the records set in there in that game, and maybe we will. But it of course concluded with Freddie Freeman becoming the first player in MLB history to hit multiple walk-off home runs in World Series games. Riley, how did you feel when that happened?
Yeah. I mean, initial reaction, I was happy. Like I saw him do that, and I was happy. But then I really started thinking about it. I said this last week or whatever. He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame as a Dodger if he keeps doing stuff like this. And I think he'll definitely be remembered more as a Dodger after doing all this. If you disagree.
Well, of course, we're going to remember him
Only
as a
player
Brave.
to hit 2 walk-off home runs in worlds like 2 World Series.
He didn't hit any for us, like any walk-off home runs. Yeah.
It took him like 12 years to hit his first walk-off.
Really?
Or no, his first grand slam, I lied.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember when he hit his first one.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
Julio Jones has a touchdown like thing, like whatever.
Like I'm always rooting for Freddie, but like it gets to a point where like he's doing too much at this point. He's doing too much, and he looks too good in a Dodgers uniform, for me.
It kills me.
He texted me. I got like whenever he hit that, I got like 20 notifications from him, and I opened it. It was just no from
Oh yeah, no, I texted her maybe like 65 times.
No, the word no.
Just the word no. Because I texted you, please not Freddie.
Yeah.
And and then the next at bat it was please not, don't let it be Freddie. And then a third time I was like, that's hilarious 3 times. I screenshot it and sent that to Katie. I was like, look at how many times. And then the 4th time he was up, I said please not Freddie, and that's when he hit it. It was a lot, yeah. Long game.
It was.
Baseball I've watched. I watched my Blue Jays and Braves this year, and that's probably
because of that game. It was 2 games in one,
Yeah.
quite literally. I mean, 9 plus 9, 18.
Good job.
Yeah.
You just had to add that.
Yes. Well, I mean, I had to make it clear that it was exactly 2 games.
5-5 and 1-0. 5-5 was the first
Score.
9 innings. The second 9 innings was 1-0. There was a surprise 1-0 9 innings.
yes. I was adding
Which is
5
boring.
plus 5 plus 1
Which
plus
is
0.
just boring.
It was very.
Okay, well, you know
boring
what
if
was
it's not
worse
extra innings.
to watch as a fan? An 18-inning game.
Mariners.
And Astros won 1-0 in the 18th
When
inning.
was this? This year?
This is in the 2022 ALDS.
I don't know. That's hilarious.
That's
awful.
Yeah,
That's a
that was
bad game.
an unbelievable game to watch as a fan.
I was like it was the 6th inning. I was like, I'm gonna take a shower after this game. and then I remember by like
Next
And then
morning.
like 6 hours later.
I fell asleep in the 12th, woke up, it was the end of the 13th, and I was like, I'm just gonna go. I just took a shot, came back down, and like ran down. They're like, dude, you're fine. Like an hour
Like-
of baseball
Well,
left.
that's one of those things.
Yeah.
You're watching it, and then you're like, okay, well, next inning, surely something will happen, and then it doesn't happen. You're like, okay, well, I can wait one more inning, and then like you keep saying that, and then you end up watching 6 hours and
Yeah, like,
39 minutes of baseball.
I left my work at 11 o'clock to head to her house, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna finish out the rest of this game at her house.
like
And
one inning.
I still had to leave and go home, like in the middle of the
40 in
game.
the morning. Yeah.
And I got pulled,
Because I was
got
asleep
pulled
on the
over
couch.
on the way home.
My I was listening to
That would
people
not
like
got worse for you.
I listen to Blue Jays podcasts. I listen to people that cover the Blue Jays and stuff.
While you're
and
glazing?
They were talking about how like people at the game were like going and like they were like hungover by like the 16th inning. Like they were going and like pre-gaming and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And they were like they was totally.
Oh.
They were just feeling sick. Could you imagine that?
Oh.
I didn't even think of that.
Imagine how much money people spent there,
Imagine getting like.
like buying
No,
concessions.
I
and
watched
food.
what Jen Affleck's husband was there.
Oh yeah.
And he like posted a video of all the food he ate, and people were like, I think you spent $2,000
and then
just on food.
his wife got eliminated the
Yeah,
next
rip.
day. Rip.
That's so sad. I really like Scott, right?
Don't bring it up. Don't bring
that
it up.
around Riley.
I'm a Scott hater.
Let's go on next.
Anyways, so I think we should get back to baseball and not Dancing with the Stars before Riley crashes
Sure.
out.
Okay, so I have this next segment titled. Did you want to talk, bro? Go ahead.
Nah, continue. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nah,
You
just
got
go
it.
ahead.
It's fine. It's what we'll listen to.
Just vote. Just
Wow,
vote.
thanks. Okay, well, besides probably the future Hall of Famer Freddie Freeman having his moment, I think Clayton Kershaw also had his moment too, coming in extra innings. Probably his last time playing in the MLB and probably his last time at Dodger Stadium.
It is his last time at Dodgers.
Yeah. So for him to do that, have that big moment for them, for him to come in, obviously he's going to be a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. So I think just a great moment for him. But that game was a nightmare game. And yes, I was happy about Freddie hitting the home run. He'll probably be remembered as a Dodger for now, but I don't know. If they don't win this World Series, I don't know.
Cool, man. Next up, Ohtani
Bruh.
broke a lot of records. No, I do want to say Clayton Kershaw historically is a playoff choker, and it's cool that he was able to do that in his little inning because maybe it saved his legacy or whatever and stuff. So this is, again, just called Ohtani continues to break records because there's a ton. Yeah, so I, of course, have some. I'd imagine y'all have some too. So, Riley, go ahead. What are some cool records Ohtani broke? Go.
Ohtani, sorry, I'm trying to word this the right way. Got on base the most times ever. That's not the right way to word it, but with 9. Got on base 9 times most ever.
On base 9 times most ever.
That's even better English.
Gooder job. That's
Bester job.
this is abyssal.
Well, you can't put me on the spot like that, so that's your fault.
Okay, let's play a game. So Ohtani tied a 119-year-old MLB record
Here we
for extra
go.
base hits. Okay, he tied that record with Frank Isbell, who started his career on the Chicago Orphans.
Yes.
It always comes
Always
back to
bringing
the
it back.
Orphans.
I want to play a game with y'all real quick called two teams that existed in 1898 in a lie. Okay? These are two of these are MLB teams, one of these aren't, okay? We have the Boston Bean Eaters, the New York Nauticals, and the Brooklyn Bridegrooms.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I think the Nauticals.
Grant, what do you think? What? 1, 2, or 3? 2? Y'all are right. The Nauticals are not a real team.
It
I
sounded
made that
too
up.
normal.
Yeah, exactly. The New York Nauticals. The Brooklyn Bridegrooms was a team created in the 1890s because a lot of the players got married around the same time. So they came up with that name. But yeah, anyways, Frank Isbell, he played 119 years ago. He was nicknamed the Bald Eagle for his receding hairline, which according to Wikipedia was
I'd
something
kill
he was
myself.
quite sensitive about. He was actually spiked in 1907 by Patsy Doherty and decided to retire. But the team told him he had a contract to finish out and couldn't retire, so he played 3 more seasons. And then last
He played how many more
Where did you
seasons?
find this stuff? I need
before-
a fact check because it just
one
doesn't
more.
even seem real.
Giving ChatGPT.
One more. Before his debut, he had to help take tickets at the gate, you know, because, of course, Aaron Judge, I think, does the same thing. We're in the grandstand at Sports, it's called Sportsman Park, okay? The grandstand at Sportsman Park in St. Louis caught on fire. Dozens were injured, and one woman ran out and said her baby was still in the building. So Frank Isbell ran in and saved the baby, pulled him out of a fire, and saved the baby before his debut. He went on to bat .233 that season.
What was the point of that story?
I liked it.
What point?
Kaden, is this real? What's this person's name?
Someone
Isbell.
fact check this
Frank
story.
Isbell
please.
just out
Isbell
burning
saves baby from burning building.
I think it was, yeah, I think this is why I found it. It's
Wait, yeah. It's
Oh wait,
real.
yeah, no, it's right there. Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
yeah. Chicago
Drafted by
Orphans.
Jim Hart for the Chicago Orphans, appearing in the same Major League game.
And this is a .org account. This
Yeah,
is
burn
unbelievable.
down a game, injuring dozens. Witness a fleeing family leaving an infant behind.
Wow.
It's called investigative journalism.
It's
everyone.
true.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. Kaden, you don't ever stop amazing me with these
We
stories.
just need to have a segment with
Tell.
these crazy stories.
No, I agree. I think we need to add something because I love them, but also like we're talking about Ohtani breaking
No.
crazy records, and we go off on a tangent about Frank Isbell.
He tied Frank Isbell's
Right,
record.
right.
I'm sorry.
That's
Frank
what I'm
Isbell
saying.
had 4 multi-base hits in the World Series as well. Batting .240.
Wow. I'm saying I love your crazy segments. I think they just need their own segment so that they don't overpower what Ohtani did.
Well, I don't make the script, so I can't always throw in my own
Okay,
segment.
I'm sorry. I'll start adding a part in the script, just like Caden's crazy thoughts.
Caden's tan.
But Kaden with a K.
Caden's tan.
Or like, wait, no.
Caden with a
crazy
K.
with a K.
Oh, Kaden with a K.
No.
They do Kaden with a C. Kaden's Crazy Thoughts, but my name with a C. Ohtani records?
Yeah,
me
let's
one.
talk about them. Okay, I'll finish Riley's. So Ohtani reached base 9 times. His first 4 hits were extra base hits, 2 of them being home runs. So after that, the Dodgers pitching staff was like, yeah, we're not giving him a chance. He walked 5 times after that, 4 of them intentional, and 3 of those intentional walks were with the bases empty. Insane. They were just so scared he was going to hit a solo home run and win the game for them.
If it's like tied, bases loaded, top of extra innings, I'm walking Ohtani. I can't lie.
I think I'm walking
To
Fre-
score
I
the
think
run?
I'm-
Yeah. If it's the top of the inning, obviously. But yeah.
I think I'm-
Tied
Yeah.
to score a run.
Ohtani's good, guys. He's really good. Whenever he goes up to bat, I've only seen him hit home runs, I feel like. It's
I wouldn't. Because at that point, like you're either it's gonna be a run. Like I would rather gamble on no run or some
Gamble?
runs than like run no
well, like
matter
if
what.
Ohtani hits a single pretty deep, that could be 3 runs.
Yeah, but I would just rather.
I'd honestly
Take the
I was
chance.
almost
I mean,
about
even if
yourself.
he's really good, there's a 33% chance he's getting a hit.
But it's like a 33% chance it's 3 runs, or a 100% chance it's 1 run. Factor in a home run, that's 4 runs, and I feel like it's very close. I think it's
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't, but
I think I'd rather walk Freddie in that situation than Ohtani, just based on what he's
Boo.
done.
If you're in the World Series, yeah.
Based on what he's
in
done,
the
yeah,
World Series,
I'd rather walk.
well, I mean, Ohtani didn't really have the chance to do anything crazy like that, given that he was walked every time. But
this is
Didn't the first 4 batters for the Dodgers order go like 0 for 12 last night though?
Mookie Betts is like 2 for 23.
Yeah, they're not so great right now.
He was gone 1 for 19 at some point in this playoffs and has had one of the better, it's definitely the greatest performance in the playoffs by someone who went 1 and 19 during that same playoffs at some point. It's pretty incredible.
It's the greatest performance no matter what.
Jackson, the greatest playoff performance of all time. That's a crazy take. I disagree. Jackson, give me an Ohtani record.
How is that? We literally, never mind.
I don't have a record for
All right. Well, we were talking about intentional walks earlier, so let's move on to buy or sell. Buy or sell, there should be a cap on intentional walks in one game.
You could have transitioned that so
Really,
much better.
why are we doing artwork over here?
I feel like you transitioned pretty well.
Thanks, Jackson.
I'll stand by side.
Can I use
Thank
your
you, man.
marker? Mine is
Yeah, of
black.
course. There you go.
Yeah,
What was I gonna say?
I will start this off because the first one up. I'm gonna go sell on this because to the normal fan, baseball doesn't seem like it has a whole ton of strategy that you actually see on the field, other than some shifts. But even the league has gone away from that a little bit. So I think when you see a team intentionally walk a guy, it shows the casual fan more strategy, and it's also it also can be really crazy in clutch situations, because if they add a cap on it, and obviously Ohtani's coming up to bat, you're gonna either pitch to him or intentionally walk him. I feel like an intentional walk is you fear this player more than anything else. So I like intentional walks, because if they intentionally walk a guy and the guy comes up behind him that they're not afraid of and he ends up hitting a walk-off grand slam, that's just awesome. So I'm going sell on this.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go.
So funny.
Oh, I'm not on camera. I'm gonna go with buy.
I need to scoot over.
No one can see.
No one knew what that was.
Buy.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna say because of the reason, because say a team only has one good player. That one player is their entire offense. And a team could technically intentionally walk him every single at bat, so that team basically has no chance at winning. Which teams don't do that, but the fact that I brought up this question because
It was your idea. Yeah.
this was the only intake I had on the script, but input I meant. But I was watching the game, and I was just getting bored. Every time Ohtani went up, they were intentionally walking him, and I was just getting real tired of it. And I just wanted to see him bat, and I know that everyone else wanted to see him bat. And I just hated how every time he got intentionally walked, and it was just boring, and it was bad for baseball.
I would agree. I'm gonna buy, and I think the buy or sell specifically said, should there be a cap on intentional walk? So that's not completely eliminating it.
Yeah.
Because like Jackson was saying, yeah, there is some skill that goes into when you should intentionally walk, and it adds that aspect to the game, which I do enjoy. But it's so annoying when we have these star players and we don't get to see them have the chance to come up and do what they're paid to do in these big moments, because they're being intentionally walked. Every single time Ohtani was coming up in that 18-inning game, I was like, you know what? I think he's going to hit a walk-off homer right here, and then boom, he would be intentionally walked. And it just made the game less exciting. And I think I'm thinking maybe each player should be allowed to be intentionally walked once a game.
Oh, okay.
Twice is a lot.
Once a game.
It's 18.
Yeah. We think he had 4 intentional walks in an 18-inning game. If we factor that over the 2 games it was, that's 1 intentional walk every.
It was 4 intentional walks in 9 innings. I mean, it's basically the same as 4 in 1
Yeah.
game.
Pretty much a 4-in-1 game, yeah.
Yeah. I'm also going to buy. I think every rational thinking person would buy on this. It's been such a boring, it's such a boring element of baseball. And I agree for every reason that y'all have said. I mean, it's just like as a Blue Jays fan, every time Ohtani stepped up to plate, when he was walked, I was so relieved, and I feel like that's a good indicator that it's unfair and dumb. It's very cowardly, and it's very lame, and it should be allowed. I think what they should do is they should completely ban intentional walks and also throwing 4 straight balls. I think it should be illegal. I think if you throw 4 straight balls in a place where the catcher has to stand up, then that
If they're
person
gonna
advances to second
ban
base.
intentional walks, you can throw 4 straight balls.
No, I'm saying if you throw 4 straight balls, the little lobs they used to do before 2017 when they flipped it, when the catcher had to stand up. I think if you throw 4 straight balls so far the strike zone, the catcher stands up on all 4 pitches, they advance to second base.
Yeah.
I think
I think
That takes way too long.
It's cowardly. It's just lame. The walks, like, it's just lame. I mean, now if you work yourself into a 3-2 count or whatever, and you just like lob one, that's fine. Even if it's 0-1 and you want to just lob 4, but like throw one.
Or like if you like throw 4 straight balls, like if you throw 4 straight balls once, like okay, it's fine. That counts as your intentional walk. And then if you throw 4 straight balls again, they get to like walk to second.
Yeah, that works too. I think
that way it's not like, cause like if you are just really bad. Like,
I don't know, the catcher's leaving his crouch 4 straight times.
Well,
like, does that happen? If a pitcher gets that wild, then you can be a statistical casualty. They can go to second base. Like, what's wrong with you? I think I could throw 4 pitches where the catcher doesn't have to leave his crouching stance.
I think
If I had 4 chances, I think one of them he wouldn't have to stand up.
I would like to see it.
I think so.
I feel like there's.
You played softball, Riley. What
I feel like it's getting.
What was the question?
Do you think you could throw 4 pitches and in at least one of them the catcher doesn't have to stand up? Yeah, I think so too.
Like softball pitches?
No, from the
Baseball
MLB mound.
From the MLB mound.
MLB mound.
No.
Baseball pitches.
I couldn't make it to the mound. I can't throw that
so.
far.
I think I could.
Baseball's
We're very tiny.
Baseball's way easier to control than
And
softball.
Riley is an athlete, but she's tiny, but she's an athlete. What did you play in high school?
I cheered.
You cheered? Yeah, okay. So, like, gray area. The Tiger Woods of athletes, you know? Kind of an athlete.
Okay.
Going on?
I think.
Okay. Buy or sell? Freddie Freeman and Ohtani, obviously, were very, very close to becoming Blue Jays. It was a shock to the world when they signed with the Dodgers. Buy or sell? Ohtani and Freeman should have just signed with the Blue Jays. I don't got to erase anything. Is this yours?
Yeah.
I'm going to sell this because Ohtani signed with the Dodgers and immediately won a World Series with him his first year. I mean, just with like media presence, just like the fans, like everything goes to LA, the money, everything. Everyone loves LA. Like with Freddie, like it was easier for his family to move to LA. Like it just
Would be easier for them to stay in Atlanta, but whatever.
that too. He still has his house in Atlanta. But I just feel like everything was way easier for both players, and they had success already. Like they don't need this World Series.
I'm buying. I'm always against big name players going to the Dodgers. And so if that means they're going to the Blue Jays instead, sure.
Yeah, I'm buying too. From a legacy standpoint, I just respect players that stay in small markets or stay with the team that drafted them and win championships. I just respect that 10,000 times more than others. Like I think Dirk Nowitzki's championship in 2011, I value so much higher than LeBron's Miami Heat championships that he had in whatever it was. Grant, whatever it's
2012.
2012 or whatever it was. Yeah, Giannis, I think the most valuable, like greatest championship we've seen this year is probably Giannis and the Bucks in 2021. I just think that that's something I value a lot. And if Ohtani went to the Blue Jays, he would get all of the credit for this year. Like they wouldn't look and be like, man, the Blue Jays became a World Series team. People would just think that the Blue Jays were bad, and Ohtani single-handedly flipped a 60-win team into a 100-win team or whatever. I think he would. I mean, imagine a game where the team around him is like pound for pound, position by position worse, and he has 10 strikeouts and hits 3 home runs. Like that would be one of the most like Herculean performances in sports. I think he would be more famous. He'd be less marketable, be less advertisements, less endorsements in that city, but no income tax. And I think that he'd be a hero in Toronto immediately, be the greatest athlete in the history of Canada. I don't know where Wayne Gretzky's from, so maybe not. But yeah, I'm absolutely buying. I think that it's riskier, but if he performs as he performed on the Dodgers, either of them, the legacy will live on longer instead of just being one of many Dodgers greats. It's not the best history. He'll be the Blue Jays iconic figure.
Well, we talked about it. Sorry, I just have one thing to add. But we talked about it this like off season a lot, where it almost seems like going to the Dodgers is the give up. It's like, there's so many stars on that team. They have so much money. They have so many resources. It's almost like if you go to the Dodgers, a World Series is guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Whereas I think going to a team like the Blue Jays and winning a World Series with the Blue Jays, I think that would be 10 times more rewarding than winning a series with the Dodgers, personally.
Yeah, I'm going to go sell on this. I think Freeman and Ohtani are a great fit for LA. I also think that if Freddie obviously was with the Blue Jays, maybe they might not have signed Vladdy just in case, because they do play first base together. So I think that's just a weird fit. I also think
Freeman could move.
Yeah, I also think Ohtani obviously
It would be Vladdy moving.
Yeah, it would be
Vladdy would be a DH.
The better player usually stays.
Vladdy would be a DH.
Vladdy would be a DH.
Because he's fat? Yeah.
He actually can move. Like, I saw him running the bases. I was
Why are
like,
you surprised by that?
you seen him?
No, he's fat.
You see, there was
He's a fat
one
guy.
Bigger than Pete Alonso.
No, he's actually like Vladdy. Like you look at him and you're like, oh, he can't be a good like defensive first baseman. He's a very good defensive first baseman.
I've come a long way through this
You
show.
see his arm that throw
Yes.
at the third base? Like, where'd that come from?
Wait, the three at third base, and then there was another play, which it wasn't really that impressive. It just made me laugh, but it was probably unimpressive. But he had to like kind of like dive for the ball, and then he was like trying to get up, and he realized
He just touched the base.
He realized he couldn't get up quick enough, and he went over and he just like slapped the base. It made me laugh so hard.
Get this man in center field. That
Oh,
should be a buy or
great
sell.
idea.
Center field.
Shortstop.
Golden glove.
Oh my
There.
gosh. No, he'd be a Silver Slugger DH if Freddie was on the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good career. Better than what you could do.
Okay.
How's your softball? What was your ERA your last season playing softball?
Last season, freshman year at Clemson.
You played freshman year?
That's what you just
Your
asked.
Last year
Your
playing
last-
You said,
softball.
I said, what was
you
your-
said
No,
last
he
year.
said-
I
No,
said,
he
what
said
was your
your
ERA
last
your
year.
last season? Thank you, Jackson.
We didn't really keep track of ERA.
Okay, cool. So like 7, like probably 8.
No.
Like a 9,
No.
a 6 or a 7.
Yep.
Let's move on to our last buy or sell.
Yep.
Vladimir Guerrero signed like a 15-year, $525 or $500 million contract with the Blue Jays. Juan Soto broke the market with 14 years and 700.
Am I supposed
85.
to know?
$85 million.
Nope.
It's
Whoa,
25,
mm,
35.
Nope.
100.
I think it was 35.
I'll look it up,
14 years,
guys.
735. Place a guess. 14 years,
not-
735. You want the
that's
over
not
or under, Jackson? Go. $5.
Over.
I'm taking the
Over?
Over.
All
I
right,
feel like
14,
it's exactly that. Oh, 765.
65.
So that's like
We
between
should have
6 and
known.
All right. So I thought the point would mean, okay, it's fine though. The question is, buy or sell, Vladdy will be a more impactful baseball player than Juan Soto during the duration of their contracts. Jackson.
I don't even think this one needs any explanation. It's gonna be buy. I mean, they're already in the World Series. Soto sucks. What's new? Go.
Yeah, so it's a 14-year deal. I think year by year, Vladdy will be better all 14. Probably not, but I
He's
think
way better year 1.
I think that Vladdy, I'm gonna buy. I love Vladdy, and we'll see. But I think this could be one of the worst years for Juan Soto. But I think he was wildly overpaid. Vladdy was maybe slightly overpaid, but it's worked out. I think it's now a very, very valuable contract.
I'm going to go ahead and buy, and not necessarily because I think Vladdy is going to be better than Soto for the rest of the 14 years, but we're talking about impactful career, and I just feel like it's pretty hard to have an impactful career on the Mets. Because, I don't know, it just seems like year after year, people think they're going to be really good, and then they're not. And so I just think even see if Soto has, you know, some of the craziest years for the rest of this 14-year contract and goes down as one of the best baseball players in history, if he ultimately can never lead the Mets to the World Series, wasn't really that impactful. And we're seeing Vladdy already in the first year of this contract leading the Blue Jays to a World Series. So I think just because of that, and just because I think the Blue Jays are a, I don't know, better team than the Mets. I also just hate the Mets.
This whole panel.
Yeah, or even,
Wait, I forgot. I'm
That's our whole
supposed to
thing.
like the Mets because y'all hate the Mets and have a reason, and I don't.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm selling. Yeah,
Well,
go ahead.
I think it's just like it's hard. I've been on a panel with y'all for like a year and a half, and I just hear y'all hate on the Mets every week. Like, how am I supposed to like them?
Yeah, I try to calm down the Met stuff when I make my script, but Riley just always throws in.
Anyways, I'm gonna also buy. I'm also gonna clearly buy that. I mean, like all four of us,
Very
all
abyssal.
four of us
Fraudulent.
have said the Blue Jays are in the World Series. Where are the Mets? They didn't even make the playoffs. Juan Soto had a career year, believe it or not. He probably one of his best years of his career. Best years of his career, and he's
Yeah.
still, where did they go? Absolutely nowhere.
He batted
Caden.
396.
No.
Wait.
On-base percentage.
Oh, that was on base percentage.
On-base percentage is close to 4.
He batted like 250.
Yeah, he batted
You're
263.
proud of me, Riley. I was kind of
Wait.
looking at it at the end of the season, hoping it didn't hit.
I was about to be like,
400.
wait a minute, how did I not know this?
But also, the Mets they were in the NLCS last year. They came they came off of an NLCS appearance. They still had Lindor, they still had Pete Alonso, and then they go and add Juan Soto,
They're rusty.
and they were worse.
Well, it must have been him then. Yeah.
So yeah,
pitching.
Vladdy is obviously more impactful than Juan Soto.
Riley, over the course, if Juan Soto plays out his 14-year contract with the Mets, do you think he'll play a single playoff game over the next 14
What'd you just say?
years?
If Vladdy?
If Juan Soto finishes
Vladdy.
out his 14-year contract with the Mets, do you think he'll play a single playoff game for New York? I disagree. Not one single game.
That's wild.
They're going at least.
I
they're going at least
I thought you would.
I also think
They'll have a few games in the
Also-
wild card.
also Vladdy's defense is way better than Juan Soto's. Juan Soto will be a DH in 4 or 5 years.
Neither's defense is great, but yes, I agree.
Juan Soto won't be in right field much longer,
And Vladdy also plays first base. I think it's easier to play first base and stuff.
so he's more impactful on the field
Yeah.
more.
Jackson, final thoughts.
Well, I've already gone.
already went.
But
No, final thoughts.
I mean, come on. His nickname is the Walk Merchant. That's what that dude does. He's had a career off getting walks. Soto, come on.
Can you stand in front of the camera and do the Soto shuffle for us? All right, that's fine.
And that's the end of today's
Thank you
episode.
guys so much
Wait.
for what?
We're
Go.
gonna get a
What?
Halloween question.
Oh, I forgot about the Halloween question. Dang, I totally forgot to do that. I'm
What?
sorry.
What's your
Okay.
Halloween
Okay.
question?
Jackson, give us a Halloween question. It's related to baseball.
Turn to Chat GPT.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
How about this?
It's fine.
No, how about this?
I didn't really want to answer it.
Halloween's a
anyways.
scary season, okay? But a lot of times you ever watch a horror movie and your friends are always like, I don't love horror movies. I feel like all the time my friends are like, oh my gosh, this is the best horror movie ever. And then you're like, I hate horror movies. Like, it's not even that scary. It's super cheesy. I'm actually laughing the whole time. There's nothing scary about that movie. You have people say that, do you? Thank you. So let's talk about players that you look like they're going to be really scary next season.
Juan
really
Soto.
Impactful and terrifying and are going to be complete non-factors next season.
Juan Soto.
Overhyped players that are absolutely incredible that you think are going to fall off next season.
Juan Soto, Francisco Lindor, and Pete Alonso.
I wonder if there's a correlation between those three players.
I really.
Bryce Harper.
Okay.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Where is Bryce Harper?
I'm going with Freddie.
Where are you, What? Freddie?
I'm going with Freddie.
Freddie?
I'm going
Freddie's
with
never
Freddie.
been terrifying. She's
I'm going
been
with
good.
Freddie. I think Freddie's
Oh,
a
oh,
type of player.
Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh. Oh,
Riley.
that's a good one.
Cal Raleigh. I
Raleigh.
think he's gonna have a bad season. I just think this was a fluke.
How many injuries has Freddie sustained in the last 3 years?
He had one ankle injury.
Yeah, there you go. He's 33 years old. He's due for an injury. I
He's
think Freddie
34,
is
I
going to
think.
be- Yeah, he's going to be 35.
35?
I don't know how old he is, but mine's Freddie, Cal Raleigh, Harper, Soto,
Harper.
Harper.
What?
Bryce Harper, Cal Raleigh,
Yeah.
Freddie, Juan Soto,
Literally.
I said once. I said
She says
four.
one.
Juan Soto, Fran Lindor,
Fran Lindor.
Francisco Lindor,
Franny.
Franny Lindor.
Francisco.
God, this guy
Franny
sucks
Lindor.
at hosting. Oh my God.
Get off the show.
Me and Katie created this show.
The ego is insane. You have to bring that up every single day. The amount of times we're texting and she brings that up is ridiculous.
That's my counter
All the
argument. I created touching all bases.
We're gonna filibuster so you
gosh.
miss your class. We have 30 minutes, Jackson. No, I'm playing.
Go!
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching Touching All Bases. I'm your host, Kaden Hughes. With me, Jackson Cash, Katie Pfeffer, Riley Morgan. Tune in next week. Will we be here next week? Of course. Tune in next week.
He won't.
So excited to see y'all again after the Blue Jays win. Grant, fade to black.